victims in Perth Zoo and other zoos across the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me here. Another video that I want to talk about because this is just my personal opinion on the whole topic. I want to talk about how vegan Tash Peterson is wrong about zoos. There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. So let's get started into this video. So I have made a lot of subjects on why I support zoos and other things that are related to this on my YouTube channel. If you'd want to check this out, the zoo video is going to be in the description down below, and the rest of the videos are going to be on the screen now if you want to check them out. So yeah, I'm not against zoos. I never have been, and this is my response to her video. So yeah.
Putting animals in zoos is cruel, barbaric, and outdated.
They take such good care of the animals here. You have no fucking idea how much they love the animals here, you dumb slut.
Or watching nature documentaries. Zoos want you to believe that they exist for conservation, just like SeaWorlds and other marine parks. Best way to learn about animals is in their natural habitat, online or in a nature documentary, not in a zoo. Zoocosis.
Zoos are nothing like SeaWorld. SeaWorld never was originally a conservation effort. It was always an amusement park for people, typical capitalism, with animals in it. They, on a routine basis, would abuse animals for profits at SeaWorld. They only started doing the conservation side of things and efforts, and started doing the conservation efforts because they got exposed in the Blackfish documentary of taking orcas out of the wild, kidnapping them from their families, and forcing them to live in bathtubs. SeaWorld is like an animal Disneyland. They got exposed for not caring about the animals and only using them for profit. And from that, because they lost their profits, they raced to clean up their image. And they used people like Bendy Irwin to clean up their image. I already made a YouTube video about how I feel about the Irwin family. Capitalism is killing the biodiversity of this earth. And unfortunately, yes, in a perfect world, all animals really should be living out in their natural habitats around this earth, but unfortunately that's just not how it is. With the loss of the environment, loss of biodiversity around the globe, poaching, etc., zoos are protecting against a species going extinct. Under the system capitalism puts profits over lives every day. This includes people, animals, and the earth itself. A species protected in captivity provides a reservoir population against population crash in the wild or extinction in the wild. For example, Fidel Castro still has Cuba conservation efforts for Cuban crocodiles. Cuban crocodiles were literally almost extinct. They're the most rare crocodile, if I'm correct. They're very, very endangered. If it wasn't for him, Cuban crocodiles would have died out a long time ago. Combat zoocosis. Many zoos have enrichment programs in which animals are given distracting toys or puzzles to play with, food that takes longer to eat, or more complex additions to their enclosures. They come up with solutions,
Animals do not want to be here. They want to live freely in their natural habitat. Please stop supporting this cruelty, abuse, and murder by refusing to support zoos and by living vegan. Because if you're not vegan, you are a blatant animal abuser.
I know there is obviously no ethical consumption under capitalism, but going vegan doesn't mean you don't exploit people. I don't know if she knows that or not. Zoos are designed to help. Zoos are not animal abusers. She is right about SeaWorld, though. Honestly, Tash Peterson, instead of attacking zoos, she should be, protesting about how the U.S. government and imperialist militaries all over the world pollute water supplies, freshwater supplies, saltwater supplies, and drop toxic bombs in the sea after doing testing, for the military, disrupting wildlife and wreaking havoc all over the ocean ecosystem. The U.S. military itself is the biggest polluter in this world. I don't hear Tash speaking up or talking about it. She, even before this zoo protest, was protesting up birds that cannot be released and complaining about how they're in cages and saying that emergency vet clinic are animal abusers. And then on top of that, she went on full-on anti-mask. She walked into a supermarket without a mask and basically was talking about why do we have to wear masks? This is vegan discrimination. And why should we be forced to wear masks? She never deleted the video or apologized for putting people and animals at risk of COVID-19 during a pandemic.